Welcome to the new QDesign user tutorial. Our popular QDesign app has been re-engineered to be cleaner, faster, and more intuitive. QDesign can be used to quickly design arrays using quick mount PV racking and mounting and produce detailed bill of materials, engineering reports, and cost analysis. QDesign works on the Google Chrome browser. Visit qdesign.solar today to set up an account. Upon logging into QDesign, you will be directed to the project window. You can open any saved project or folder here. To open a project, double-click on its name. The primary QDesign navigation bar is located at the left of the screen in the blue column. The Import button lets you load a project based on its project ID, even if you do not have it saved to your account. To start a new project, click the plus button. The Worksheet button can be toggled on and off depending on which mode you would like to design in, Worksheet or Map View. You can switch modes at any point during the design process. Enter a zip code or full address. This will be the default project name. You can edit the project name from the dashboard. Wind speed, snow load, wind exposure category, and building category will automatically be populated based on the zip code and site address. You can edit all of this data once the project has been opened. Use the drop-down menus to select a module manufacturer, series, and wattage. If you are using a module that is not on the drop-down list, click on the Custom Module button. Name the module and specify power output, dimensions, thickness, weight, and cell count. The customized module can be saved for future jobs and is now available for selection in the module drop-down menu. Lastly, enter the roof slope in degrees or pitch, followed by the roof height and the roof type. Click Create when you are ready to start designing your project. You have now entered the project window. At the top right corner of the screen, you have the option of naming the array. To begin designing, follow the prompt on the worksheet to click and then move the cursor to create the right corner of your array. Continue on clicking and moving to draw out the rooftop. The ridge, eave, and rake are indicated. You can adjust the shape of the array if your array is going to be adjacent to a roof hip by dragging the corners. It is possible to manually enter the precise roof dimensions in the bottom left corner of the screen. The dashed green lines represent the roof zones. QDesign will automatically calculate the required number of mounts needed based on where the array is located relative to the roof zones. The zone switch can be toggled if you want to work in QDesign's legacy mode. Keep in mind that when you are working in this mode, the entire array will be calculated for Roof Zone 1. Clicking on the grid area of the worksheet allows you to add or remove a module. You can also click and drag to add multiple modules at once or delete multiple modules. The orientation buttons allow for you to switch module orientations. You can switch the entire array to landscape. Or you can click the Combo Array button and change the orientation of one or more individual rows of modules. The Stagger button will set the entire worksheet to a 50% module offset. The Shift button allows for you to fine adjust a module's position. Select a module, and then enter the number of inches you would like to move that module, and then choose left or right to move the module in that direction. You can add a second array to the job by clicking this tab. Name the array if you choose, and you are ready to design. You can adjust roof settings, including height, rafter spacing, and slope for any array at any time while you are designing. It is also easy to change module selection here. The Settings button in the blue navigation bar to the left will provide all of the information about your current project, including the number of modules and the total output of the array. You can design with the setting window open if you choose, and this data will automatically update. It is also possible to adjust wind speed, snow load, wind exposure, and building risk categories here. QDesign also has an option for designing your array in Map View, which uses Google satellite imagery of the job site. You can toggle the worksheet mode to Map View mode when you start a new project, or you can click on the Map View button located in the settings at any time. You can zoom in and out of the map or hold the cursor down to adjust your position on the map. Click the Outline button to create a design grid over the satellite image. You will be asked to draw out the roof shape, just like in worksheet mode. QDesign will then ask you to locate the gutter. The Adjust tool allows for you to fine adjust the shape of the roof. The Move button allows for you to position all of the panels inside the roof plate. Design the array just like you would in worksheet mode, clicking or selecting to add and remove modules. All of the orientation and offset buttons available in worksheet mode are also available here and function the same way. Roof height, rafter spacing, slope, roof type, and module type can all be adjusted. You can also use the Adjust button to design more complex arrays, for instance, an array that wraps around the hip of the roof. Click on the Outline button to add a second roof plate to your design. When you have completed your array design in either worksheet mode or map view, click the Report button to enter the Material Selection page. The Material Selection page allows you to select all of the parts needed to build your array. Start by selecting the type of Q-rail you would like to use, light or standard. The Rail Length buttons allow for you to specify what lengths of rail you would like to use on the project. You can enter a custom length if you desire. The Mount button allows for you to select the mount types. The mounts available for selection are determined by the roof type that you designed on. Maximum mount spacing can be selected here. This switch allows for you to toggle on or off a staggered mount option. Choose the color for the rails, mounts, and clamps by highlighting these boxes. Lastly, add your desired array accessories. You can select to add a skirt, junction boxes, conduit mounting, and conduit penetration flashing. To choose an inverter or optimizer, simply enter the manufacturer's name and the part number. QDesign will automatically calculate the total number of T-bolts needed for the job based on the racking, microinverter, and optimizer requirements. The software has now calculated a complete bill of materials for the array. If your project consists of multiple arrays, a separate column of totals will appear for each array. You can manually increase or decrease these amounts. The material selection page includes MSRP pricing that will automatically update when you adjust the quantity of any item. You can add a discount here, and this will be displayed under the MSRP price. QRail will save all the selections you have made here and conveniently auto-populate your material selections on the next job you start. Of course, you can always make changes. To download a detailed bill of materials in a CSV file, click Export Bill of Materials. Click Engineering Report to download your engineering report in a detailed layout of each array with all of the information the installer needs on the roof. The Share button, located in the blue navigation column, provides a variety of ways to share your project. The shareable project ID can be sent to other QDesign users and will allow for them to pull up your project. Likewise, copy-paste the project URL to allow for you or any other QDesign user to access the project. It is also possible to share the reports without sharing the project. Enter one or more email address and add any message you would like to include. Then click the boxes to select Bill of Materials, Engineering Report, or both, and click Send. The Resource button allows you to access a series of drop-down menus. Span tables are available by clicking on the appropriate rail. Under Products, you can access the QuickMount PV website where you can download installation instructions, watch videos, access CAD drawings, and more. The QDesign Tool drop-down provides you with an introduction to the app as well as links to tutorial videos. The Documentations drop-down allows you to access downloadable technical, training, and marketing documents from the QuickMount PV website. Click on Events and Social Media to find out what is currently going on with QuickMount PV. At the bottom of the Help column, there are links to contact the QDesign team for assistance and to browse frequently asked questions. Clicking on the Home button in the navigation bar will bring you back to the project window. Let's take a look at the file storage system, where you can organize your projects by creating customizable folders and subfolders. All of these folders are stored in the column on the left. The dashboard on the right will display all of your projects. If you click on a folder, it will display the projects inside that folder. Click the folder icon to create a new folder. The folder option icon gives you the opportunity to edit the folder name, add a subfolder, or delete the folder. To add one or more projects to a folder, click the checkbox located to the left of any project located in the dashboard. Then click the Add to Folder icon in the top right corner to either add the project to a folder or create a new folder and add the project to it. To open any project, double-click it. To delete projects, select one or more project and then click the Trash icon in the top right corner. Deleted projects will be stored in the recycle bin until the bin has been emptied. You can access the recycling bin and reinstate projects by clicking on its icon at the bottom of the Folders column. There is also a search bar that will allow you to search through all of your folders to find a specific project. For more information on a QDesign app, check out qdesign.solar or reach out to QuickMount PB's training department by emailing tech@quickmountpb.com.